All right.
It's called Savu.
Savu.
So, yeah.
And
The name Savu. Savu is English name, and English version, and
SAVU.
But the Portuguese, it's very popular. The Portuguese version of the name called Sabu.
Silva.
Sabu.
Sabu?
Yeah, Sabu.
What's Sabu?
It's just a version of the name.
Thank you.
And the Dutch call it Sawu, and the real name is Hau.
How? Oh, interesting. Do you know that we have a school in Fiji in an island?
Suva. Yeah.
It's actually another one.
Capital of Fiji, no? Is Suva.
So it's, yeah, the capital, but in the main island, right? But in the second largest island, there is one island called Vanuatu. And we have a little school in a village called Savu Savu.
Savu Savu, yeah, I've heard of this.
Yeah.
The little village Savu Savu, the capital of Fiji is Suva, and they used to say Vanuatu. Did you say
Vanuatu is the second largest?
I've heard of people referring to these places. I mean, such a amazing, famous places. These areas full of tourist destinations.
Beautiful destination for diving. I mean, I don't really dive with cylinder, but for snorkeling, it's amazing. I've done like incredible snorkelings, and a lot of people sailing for surfing. It's my God, best waves in the world.
Yes. By the way, my beautiful guest is André today, and André's been living in Australia for a while, and he goes between Fiji, Australia, and Brazil, and it's a triangle way. And we've met just very recently, and through our fantastic beloved friend Rodrigo, who practice music and many other things. And it's just very interesting because as you're aware, we do the podcast and we talk about culture and art and life as well. And I think that André is going to be quite fascinating to have as part of our episode, to converse with us on whatever. André is going to share stories with us and life experience and cultural experience as well. How long have you been in Australia?
I've been in Australia since 2009. What is that? 17 years old? 17 years.
Wow.
It's been a while. But the last 6 years, I've been investing a lot of time back in Brazil as well. So, but yeah, Australia became home in 2009, July, 25th of July.
Wow. What make 25th of July?
Yeah, that's the day I arrived.
What a great memory. Not many people remember the date they arrived.
Yeah, it was easier for me because it was right after my birthday. My birthday is 13th of July.
No way.
A few days after that, I was landing.
Oh my goodness. And how do you feel about it it was the first time, so it's a new territory to land it in. How was it when you first arrived? Contrast to Brazil, eh?
Yeah, it was so I'm a surfer.
Yes.
And love the ocean, love surfing.
Like most Brazilians, surfers.
Yeah, a lot of Brazilian surfers. Yeah, I'm consider myself like a person that is very connected with the water.
Yeah.
It's my element. And so because of that, Australia was already on my radar. So I always wanted to come and surf in Australia.
Oh, I see.
But also music, I love like Aussie rock and roll. Like I've always heard Midnight Oil, Intercept, Men at Work. So many other bands from Australia. And when I got here, I got to know a lot of other incredible artists as well.
Yes.
So Australia has always been in my mind. Now I remember I had a wallet, and it was a Ripco wallet, which is an Aussie brand. And I remember one day, I think I was 19, I was at I had punk rock band back home, and we did a gig, and after that we went to the drummer's house just to have a beer and chat about the gig. And I remember I had that wallet, and I opened the wallet, and there was this flag with like two faces, and I took one out and I gave it to him. I was like, man, one day you're gonna live in Australia. And he goes, yeah, let's do it. He never lived in Australia, but I did. But he came and visited me a few years later after I moved. Yeah, so.
Oh my, what an experience. It's fantastic how you believe in something, you foresee that, and then you manifest it through action.
And I feel that my life, Francesca, has always going with that kind of flow, you know, like when I feel something, I know it sounds cliche for a lot of people, but I really live in that way. Like I always listening to what my heart has to say.
Don't reject it, yeah?
Don't reject the voice. All the way around, when I feel it, I go like, all right, let's work to make that happen. You know, let's manifest. Let's have the attitude, the courage to do whatever it takes, you know, to follow that message. So my life has always been like that. That's why I kind of a gypsy mood sometimes.
Well, I think we could consider a gypsy because we don't stay static. Mentally, physically even. But I think there's great freedom, and to a degree the openness to learning, because you're exposing yourself to something new all the time, and you're like that.
Yeah.
Like Rodrigo said the other day, you know, being a beginner to something is like quite good.
Yeah.
Always learning.
And I've got a tattoo with my mom, dad, and my brother. And the tattoo says actually, eterno aprendiz. The translation would be a forever apprentice.
Oh,
so
bellissimo.
And it's a beautiful song actually, from Gonzaguinha, great artist from Brazil. Yes. He died very early, but did beautiful legacy for music in Brazil.
Yes.
And he has this beautiful song, and this song is like our song. So I grew up in this environment where learning is good, being a beginner is good. You know, we always try and develop, and in a natural and organic way, I guess. So it's beautiful.
So when you had the band, what did your bandmates say when you decided to just shoo off, left the country, abandon the band, leave the rest of the members there? And please elaborate to me, how did they react to that? I mean, you know, when you create a band and it's gone solid, somebody just decided to have a different turn in life.
It was a healthy breakup.
Okay.
Because basically the band is from Fortaleza, northeast coast of Brazil, near the equator line.
Oh, see.
And so we played for a few years over there. It was doing great. Yeah. And then I remember one day I called up my mates from the band at my parents' house. I was living at my parents'. I was like maybe 23, 24.
Yes.
And I come to them and I go like, hey guys, I think we're doing great. I love playing with you guys. I love music. But I believe we need to take that to another stage. So I'm going to quit my job and I'm going to leave off music. I'm going to just put my 100% in this band. Who's coming? And then, I'm not sure. Anyways, few of us, we ended up, you know, moving to São Paulo, where the scene really happens. And then we gave it a crack in São Paulo. So we played for 3 years in São Paulo.
Okay.
2007, 8, and 9. But then the band became like a plan B because everyone needed to get a second job. That became a plan A. You know, the second jobs became like plan A for everyone. And when the band became like a hobby again, I was like, guys, I think I need a new chapter.
Yeah.
And I was working at and I was working in a company from the US called ESPN, the sport TV channel. I was working with these guys in São Paulo. And the band was kind of paused, and I was loving the job, but my English wasn't really well. So I said, hey, guys, I'm going to do adventure and I need to learn English. would you hold my position? And they said, where are you going? I was like, I'm going to Australia to learn English and, catch some waves. And they go, okay, we hold your position for 6 months. If you don't come back, give us 2 months notice.
Okay.
And then after 4 months, I called them back. And it's like, man, I got to stay. So I came for 6 months, and it has become, 17 years as now. But answering your question, the breakup with the band to come to Australia was nice and healthy. Yeah.
How many pieces was in the band?
We were five of us, yeah.
So were you the lead singer? Or?
Yeah, lead singer and guitar player.
And
what
else?
2 other guitars.
Okay.
And bass player.
Oh, there's a lot of strings.
And then drums, yeah. So 3 guitars, 1 bass, 1 drum. Yeah.
And so when you came to Australia, I mean, I know that you have music exposure from Australian music industry. And what was it that got you very interested in the Australian like Midnight Oil bands? And because I mean, you grow up talking, speaking, and writing in Portuguese. I mean, I understand that music is an international language, but the drive also to want to speak English.
Yeah.
Did that drive have anything to do with wanting to write song in English, or was it something else?
Writing in English came years after it, but I remember that my dad, he's also a musician. He plays the guitar. My mom loves singing as well. So I grew up in a music environment, and I feel really lucky to have that opportunity. So we are always, surrounded by music and culture and nature. So basically, I grew up hearing my dad listening to Beatles, and like Frank Sinatra,
the
Elvis Presley, so many incredible artists that sing in English.
Yeah.
And, like Brazil, somehow, I guess, a lot of parts of the world absorb a lot of US culture as well.
Yes.
In a good or in a bad way.
That's true.
Not judging that, but we get the heat from North American music all the time. Movie, theater, art.
I agree.
So when I was little, I remember that a neighbor, he gave me this cassette. Mm-hmm. And this cassette had like Metallica one side, the other side Midnight Oil. And that's when I got into rock and roll, like from overseas. I was like, wow, man, this is sick.
Yeah. I have those cassettes.
You do have it?
Cassette tapes.
So good, eh?
And then, because they don't have cassette players anymore. So I bought these stereos from, there was this shop before called Retrovision, and I bought it. And, after a while, the cassette player, it just won't work. And it ruins the cassette. So I just preserve them like archives. Now I have them.
Yeah.
And Midnight Oil, I have Midnight Oil that is not the original recording. Somebody have recorded for me.
Yeah.
Put it on a cassette.
Yeah, same. My one was like that. Yeah.
Pink Floyd, Bob Dylan's, Bob Marley's,
So
Bob Marley
good.
and the Wailers on like the cassette stuff. It's super.
So good.
Yeah.
I remember back in the cassette times, like this song would play in the radio.
Yeah.
And they would announce one block before, and you just put the cassette and would be waiting for the moment to play the two buttons together, rack and play. And then now it's going to play Midnight Oil, and then you go like bang, and start recording. And sometimes you miss the end, and you get the locutor kind of coming back again, and the recording comes with that.
I was like a period from like that period for me. It was from the age of 15, or no, more like 17 to 18. It was full on, and Bon Jovi was one
Bon
of
Jovi, superstar. Yeah, I agree. He was
Living
wow.
on a prayer. Oh my God, it's so funny. Oh, it's so good too. But I don't know, like when I was young, I don't know what it's like for you in Brazil. When I was young, my father, when the cassettes completely ruined, the tapes are completely ruined. So we get given this. So it became such a great toy. So I would stretch the tapes from one tree to another, wrap around the coconut trees, and then when the wind comes, it's just making
nice
all sorts
noise.
of, it's amazing. And every time I remember this sound, I always want to remake the sounds for sound effects in music itself, because it's a beautiful music to sit and listen, and that's the only sound you hear. That's how you like hear the wind, amplify the wind through, like that kind of sound. It's just an incredible experience. So what was it like for you when you did you ever do that kind of stuff?
I did not do that, but I have a nice memory of the tape coming off, and then I'm getting like a pen,
putting it in, oh my god,
rolling it, and sometimes it wouldn't work, and I would just get the shit and boom, just like get angry with the cassette,
because sometimes it gets stuck,
and
it wouldn't go to the other side. You know, they don't have the reverse play. Some stereo players, they don't have that to reverse it. So even if you press it, sometimes it's broken. So you take it out and flip it and roll it to the other side of the fence. And I remember spinning it.
Exactly.
So those were the days.
Good days.
Different days.
But less information, more presence,
Yes, but it's an interesting generation that, like, then came the Walkmans.
Mm-hmm.
And then the MP3
and the CDs and all that,
CDs with the MP3, the little disc player, and then came the iPods. The little iPods, and then what else from there on? USB and floppy disk.
Floppy disk.
If you're on a computer, they're like a mini nano SD cards.
Wow, I haven't heard that one in ages. But no, it's funny. When I graduated from uni, I studied social communication.
Yes.
And when I graduated, my final job, that massive, thing you need to, I can't remember the name of that in English, but anyways, that the final job you need to deliver to get the graduation done.
Oh, see, so is it like a
essay, the final essay or something?
Yeah.
So my one had like 55 pages or something like that. And my theme was actually, that's probably the first time I'm going to translate that, but it's something like in the lines of internet as a powerful tool to help independent rock and roll bands in Brazil. So that was my theme. So what I did, I studied all types of music platforms, since gramophones, since actually heartbeats, gramophones, all the way.
Wow.
And I graduated in 2005. So the latest technology, because I did the chronology, so the latest technology was torrents and MP3. They were just coming up, and no Spotify, no Deezer, nothing like that. And I was reading the other day, I have it at home, like 55 pages. And it was so nice because I was studying all that and getting the history. And I kind of predicted something, because when I got at the end, like to talk about MP3 and torrent, compressed music, compressed tracks, I was already foreseeing
that you understood
that technology would help independent bands that cannot reach radio or TV or newspaper. And wow, we're going to become independent because we can produce music and it's spread around, not depending on anyone, So
and look at where
it's happening.
You do recording. So to do podcasts like this, do a setup like this, it would have been a crazy amount of money earlier on.
Man.
Now it's affordable and you can do it anywhere. Also, I think the fact that people are more open-minded, that you don't have to have a crazy, $10,000 studios or to do a setup and sit up, and people are not worried about the luxury settings anymore. They worry about what the experience people are sharing and what the music pieces is talking about.
And I reckon it's much more attractive for the crowd, for the audience to be able to access something that feels real.
Yes.
Rather than something massive production and stuff like that. You go to the movies if you want to see something like that. If you want to see real world, like you watch us,
It's true. Oh, and when you left Brazil, did you think that you would always be? Was that the first time you left Brazil, or not?
No, I did know a few countries in South America, but it was the first long trip.
Okay,
like, yeah.
So when you left Brazil to come to Australia, being such a long way, did you know that? I mean, because you got to here and you realize you're not going back, but you left your workplace and you say, I might be coming back after 6 months. But knowing that you think you might be going back might have gone back after 6 months, did you also have something like at the back of your mind to say that from there on you're always gonna go back and forward to this long journey, whether it's Australia or another English-speaking country? Did you know that? Did you foresee something like that as well? Or?
To be honest, I didn't, but I felt that I was going to spend a lot of time in Australia because I connected with the country right away, and in two different ways, musically talking, also because of surfing. I have this memory, Francesca, really nice memory. So back home, like I used to play punk rock, right? And I come from a region, Northeast, which punk rock is not such a big thing.
Right.
We have other roots music styles that I love too, like forró, frevo, maracatu. Those styles are created in Brazil, Afro-Brazilian, country Brazilian music.
Yeah.
But I used to play punk rock, in Brazil. And I remember a lot of my closest friends, they would go like, man, shit music. I don't know this artist. I never heard this song. And I remember when I got in Australia, the first house party I went, someone gave me the guitar and I played Million Calling, which is this punk rock band from Sweden.
Yes. Okay.
And actually I met a girl from Sweden the other day and she not even knew the band. So they're very independent underground. And I played and the Aussies that were in the party, they were all singing along. I was like, whoa, man, this is different. Yeah, they all singing along. I was like, I like that, So I don't know, I connected musically. So I got a band, like we created a band in Australia. So I had a rock and roll band in Sydney for a few years.
So did you create it straight away pretty much after you arrived?
Not straight away, but after 6 months.
Yes.
So I arrived in July. In December, I was doing solo gigs in a restaurant. So I was a waiter in a Greek restaurant, and then the guy heard I was a musician. He goes, hey, man, do you want to come and do some gigs?
Oh, that's
and
cool.
I go, yeah, man, but I got no guitar, I got no amp, I got nothing. And he goes, how much it costs? And then I did a research, send the numbers to him, and he goes, oh, work as a waiter, and I'll pay you more so you can buy the stuff. Anyways, we did a good job, a good, deal. So I was playing solo, and then I started inviting musicians to come and play with me. And then before I knew, I had a band.
Oh, beautiful.
So we did that great rock and roll band. Yeah. And we played a lot in Sydney. It was amazing. But, so I connected really quickly. And so I knew I will stay very long in Australia, but I never really planned, I'm going to get the passport. I need to get a visa. I never rushed anything.
When you're an artist, this is the least thing you want to worry, you want to play.
I was just living the life, I was really happy to be a waiter and play my music, come back home, not bringing work with me. Yeah, I really wanted to just have a more, I guess, balanced and healthy and nice life. So I was getting that. So I was, I let it go.
What a fantastic thing. Yeah? I mean, but does that kind of really gives you clarity, isn't it? That when you have art, it's not negotiable.
Yeah.
Okay. When you are, I think that it's not that we have art. I think it's just my opinion, personal opinion. I think that we are, on a large part of us, is art.
Yeah.
And the fact that we don't often come to recognize and acknowledge that, then we put it away. We don't practice it. But when we practice it, regardless where we are, and it becomes something very sincere, becomes something unapologetic, because you become really honest with yourself. You become you, and you like, it erases worries. Like you say, I don't worry about the visa. I'm not worrying about all the bureaucratic sides, you know. I'm here to live this, and you say connecting because it's art. Have you come here and you say, I need to look for a job in a farm or something? With that attitude, probably you would abandon art and you would have hard time connecting. I'm just saying because it's so many people connected through art really quickly here in Byron that I have seen. Even for me, a trip going to another culture, it was art that connected me straight away. Like not like you, not with the warring mentality. Well, I will meet them somewhere, and it's true. You will meet them.
Yeah, the energy that you put out there is the energy you attract back. You know, really, it took me a while to really understand that.
Oh,
I was living in that way, but when you realize that that's what it is, then you'll be more aware as well. And doesn't mean that you're not relaxed anymore. You are relaxed, but you are aware. So you preserve more your energy as well.
Exactly.
You know the interactions you want to have. You know the type of things you want to manifest. You are more careful with the words that comes out of your mouth, because all that get power, you know, and it resonates and attracts things back to you as well. So art is, we are art. I mean, you know, like, our heartbeat it's the drum. So, and all living beings, you know, like we wake up with birds singing and whales, and everybody's always talking through music and rhythm somehow. So this is my perspective. We are definitely art, and I feel sorry for people that cannot allow themselves to that freedom of connecting with art in a more deeper way. And there are a lot of people in that position, just sucked up by the system.
Well, I think that one thing, yes, get sucked up by the system, or you also get sucked up by your own fear. You get stuck in your own fear, because we are the worst judges for ourselves.
Oh yeah, man.
And we say, oh, I'm not good enough. I'm not as good as you. Yesterday I went to drum circle. I did drumming, and
just at the beach,
My friend and I went. I said to him, "Let's go drumming," and so we did, just the two of us to start. As soon as we got there was a family or two families with little beautiful children, and I love this because more often people think these are my kids. So, and I, 3 girls and two boys. I think there were 4 girls, 2 boys, and the 3 older girls. They're about 5. The other one the oldest one probably 7 or 6. I put the 2 Darabuka that we were playing yesterday, and I put the 2 of them, and then the girls one girl just like locked eyes with me. I said, "You wanna play?" Like, yeah. Can we do like something together? I said, "Yeah, sure, for sure." And then I gave her one. I have one, and I said, "You do whatever beat you want, and I follow you." And she was so excited, you know, because she became the leader. I said, "Whatever you want to do," and she just did really simple, ta 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 ta, and it got messy, but like you just have to follow her, and it was so incredible because that instant acknowledgement of her presence, that she wants to play, and I say, "Yes, of course we can." The burst of smile, you know, I don't remember, I just watched her not for any second. She was like smile so big, and then the other girls want to join, and I said, "So we only have 2 drums." I said, "You want to join?" So they kind of are not, I mean, they're children, so they're like tiptoe a little bit. Maybe yes. I said, "If you want to drum, you can do on this end." So 2 on either side of the drum. So 4 of us. And I said, "And my friend's going to join us." Okay, he's 80 years old. "My friend's going to join us." And of course, 5 of us. And I said, "Let's make it like we are a whole village partying." And they loved it. And
so cool.
But the great thing is, like, you know, the grandma, the dad, the moms, and then they come around and hang out, and then to see the joy in their children. And then I said, of course, typical me, I say, "And when you go home, you tell mom and dad to buy you drums, because you're going to start drumming from now on." And the first one that initiated the drum with me is like, "I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. I said, yes, have you?
And sometimes
I love it.
Sometimes someone like that, having that experience just last night with you becomes like the craziest percussionist, and just live off music
yes.
And yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? Like in the
Percussion
way
is
music
like the
attracts people. And
I think percussion is the easiest one to influence people because you don't have to have anything. You can just have a stick, one drumstick. Tell them to hit a pole or something. Standing by.
Oh, not even.
Yeah. Yes.
You can just use
Even
your
claps.
body. Yeah.
Yeah. Even claps. Yeah. And when let's go back to your story, because I'm so fascinated by how you end up being in Fiji.
Yeah.
I mean,
too. I love
I know there's a lot of stories that I would love to hear it. I'm gonna try to talk less.
No, please. I love hearing you talking. Yeah, I love
but
it.
I love those stories,
But it's funny because the way you actually told me this story about you meeting these girls last night and then giving a crack in the percussion. It's very much how I started the not-for-profit organization in Fiji.
Yes.
So Fiji is
What's
it's
your
home for me
organization's
now.
called?
It's called Be Happy Music Club.
Oh my God! Is there a way that people can check it on the net anywhere?
Yeah. Like if anyone just go on YouTube and put Be Happy Music Club.
So it's a foundation.
Instagram.
People can donate and stuff.
Yeah, people can donate.
Bellissimo.
We're turning 10 years in August this year. Yeah, we started in August 2016.
Yes, please. Can you elaborate that? I would love to hear.
Yeah, no, it's a beautiful, beautiful life-changing story, Francesca. So I was in Sydney for 7 years.
Yes.
And that was 2015. And I had a partner called Grace.
Yes.
She was absolutely an angel in my life.
Graceful.
Yeah, she was great. We stayed together for maybe 3, 4, 5 years, something like that.
Yeah.
And so she is an occupational therapist.
Yeah.
And she was working in a private clinic for children living with a disability.
Yes.
Private clinic in Sydney. And I was working in a company called Information Planet. I was the marketing manager and sales manager for this company. So I was working a lot. Yeah. And, behind the computer, I kind of got sucked by the system. So I realized that I was in Australia and I wasn't surfing as much. I wasn't playing as much. I was working like a motherfucker. And and then she comes to me one day and she goes, hey, what if we leave everything behind and go do a volunteer somewhere? And I was like, man, this is a great idea, Grace. And I was so busy in that time that I was just like, hey, would you mind researching everything and letting me know what it is? But I just wanted to be a country that really needed our help, and also that I can catch some waves, because I'm going to have to look after my mental health. I don't like what's happening here in Sydney right now. And then Fiji got hit by a massive cyclone end of 2015 called Winston Cyclone. Mm-hmm. And we got there early 2016. So when we got there, the country is still recovering. Actually, it took a few years until the country was actually overcame the cyclone, because Fiji is a combination of 323 islands, and some islands few people living, or some not even have humans living at, but very fragile structures, houses really fragile and everything. So the cyclone did a massive destruction. Wipe a lot of things out. And when we got there, the country was going through that. And when I got there, I was like literally asking for my call. I was like talking to the universe and saying, hey, why did I come here for? Somehow I was in Fiji. I was helping some, in the way I could. But nothing was touching me really deep. And one day Grace comes to me and she goes, hey, I just went to this school called Fiji School for the Blind. And I did some work with the teachers, training them how to get the kids to move more their bodies and stuff. And I noticed that they don't have music programs. Do you want to go there and play music to them one day? And I remember Francesca I remember right now, that was 10 years ago, right?
Yes.
I remember right now where I was it in the house, where she was it, and the way I felt. And I feel right now what I felt. It was a calling. And I was like, yeah, I want to do that. Let's go. And then we organized and I went there, I don't know, maybe day after or something like that. Super anxious because I had no idea what I was going to do. There were like 25 vision impaired, blind children, some of them autistic, some of them with mental issues, a lot of them rejected by their families, living at the school. And I was really anxious and I didn't know what to do. On my way, I was like, man, what am I going to do?
With the disastrous situation after the cyclone.
Everything was like too much energy happening, And I was like, you know what? It's music and kids. I'm just gonna go there and play music. And I got there, and I remember like I was walking through the classroom, and I saw those kids sitting down, all like that, like looking to the floor, very shy. And I was like, "Hey kids, how are you?" And we start chatting, and I was like, "All right, I came here to play music for you." And they go, "Yay! What do you wanna listen to?" And they go like, "Reggae, reggae."
Oh,
So first song I played, it was Three Little Birds of Bob Marley.
Oh my goodness.
And as soon as I go like,
don't worry, that's so beautiful.
as soon as I go like singing, don't worry, they like just start blooming, like flowers.
Sunshine,
and I was like,
receiving sunshine. That's
everything
beautiful.
changed. Their faces, just like the girl that was playing drums with you in Byron last night. That big smile, like, stretching the face and the push of the shoulders, and then out of the sun they start dancing and clapping and singing along. And that's it. 2 hours of music session. And I was like, wow, what is just happening in my life? And I went to the head teacher and I said, Miss Sophie, I had the best time with the kids right now. I'm sure they had to. Do you have music programs? And she goes like, no, we don't have it. And I was like, I'm going to stay in Fiji for a few months. Would you mind if I come every week and start building something together with you and the kids? And she goes, please, just come. Thank you so much. Vinaka Vakalevu. That's the way.
Vinaka Vakalevu.
Vinaka Vakalevu.
Vinaka Vakalevu.
Thank you very much in Fijian. And I was like, yeah, all right. So I kept going. And 6 months after that, we had like a established music program in that school. And what we were doing was like, I was observing what the kids wanted to do. So like drumming, some would go in drumming, some would go and play keys, and I was doing like fundraising, like with my friends over there to buy the instruments. And I was like doing music conversations, lyric analysis. Like they wouldn't know Stevie Wonder or Ray Charles. And they are people that they should know because they blind and they overcame all the barriers through music. So I would talk through the history of those musicians and what they went through and where they are, and talk about the music and put the music on, and we talk about the music, the lyrics, and then we started creating music and creating performances, and it was just like, man, and they flew, I was just like guiding them, but they were like just like developing so many skills naturally. Fijians are so musical humans, it's incredible. And the magic that really hooked me at the end was I was doing these little concerts with them to try to attract community, because a lot of those kids, they were actually literally left behind. So families would enroll them at the Fiji School for the Blind and never come back. Because in Fiji and in a lot of parts of the world,
of course,
having a disability, it's a karma, bad karma for them.
Yeah.
And
so it's in a way almost as if they've been abandoned.
Yeah.
I mean, to the degree they are, because they're rejected by society, by family.
And there is one day that I did this event, and we managed to finally get the school full of people, a lot of people from community. Like all families came, pretty much all of them.
Oh.
I remember actually we going to the little stage. One of the kids kind of got my t-shirt and went like that. And she goes, I see everyone's family, but I don't see my family here.
Oh, Madonna Santa.
And I was like, don't worry, we are your family, you know, and this kind of thing. And we played a few songs. And the last song, Naomi played. Naomi, she was 12 years old, blind since she was born. She was living at school for the blind, Fiji School for the Blind. Her family wouldn't accept the fact that she was blind. And after she played Stand By Me, B.B. King, on the keys, and she's like a little Nina Simone, you know, like, oh man, never gonna forget that moment. And this lady rose her hand and she goes, hey, can I have a word? And I go, yeah, just come over. And she got the microphone. And Naomi was just there, sitting on the floor with the other kids. I was next to this lady. And she's like, I am Naomi's mom. I have rejected my daughter her entire life. Never thought she could have such a talent. And I am very sorry about that, Naomi. And I would like to let you know here in front of everyone that I will always give you all the love and opportunities that you deserve. And that was social inclusion. That was love. That was music revolution right there, just like Bob Marley says, you know. And she was saying that, and she was crying. Naomi was crying. Everyone was crying. I was crying. And I was like, I get goosebumps. I shared this story 150 times, and every time it's the same feeling. I get goosebumps from my foot to the top of my head. Because now, in that moment, I understood why I came to this planet as well, you know. I saw a mom embracing her kid again through music. And I was like, man, this can never stop. That actually needs to grow. I need to expand that. I need to prepare this to become something solid. And long story short, Naomi, she graduated at the Fiji School for the Blind. She went to a regular school to do the high school as a blind person. When she got there, I gave her a ukulele. I'm talking about 3-4 years later.
Yeah.
I gave her a ukulele. When she started studying at this private school, only for girls, in Suva, the capital, something really, you know, wow.
Like posh there.
Posh. Yeah. She got rejected again. She could not make friends. And then...
because of her physical condition.
Yeah. And then she was telling me this story, right? And she goes, and... one day I was sitting under a tree and I brought the ukulele you gave me and I sat down under the tree and I started playing my ukulele, and then people came after me and I connected with them, and music again helped me out to connect with people. And I was like, whoa. And it was like another great moment. And she became the ambassador of the school for public events. And the government put this massive event one day at that kind of their Hyde Park, you know, the big park they have there. It was like 2,000 people over there, full of people. And Naomi was on the stage representing that school that once rejected her. And then after that, Naomi graduated, you know, with honors. And then she went to Fiji National University. Wow. And just like 2 weeks ago, she graduated as the first blind person graduated at Fiji National University. Oh my God. Herself and Samu. Samu is a guy now is 20-something, and he also from Naomi's time back in 2016. When I met Naomi, I met Samu as well, vision impaired, physical disabilities as well. Samu is another legend. And he went through everything as well, and they both were the first blind people to graduate at Fiji National University. And they say that music has a lot to do with that, because gave them the opportunity to believe in themselves, to empower them, to be loved by their families again, to be recognized as talented humans by their communities. And they just flying. They got a band now called United Blind Persons of Fiji Band.
What was it called?
United Blind Persons, UBP Band.
Oh, wow.
And they, you know, and the next step now, we're training them so they become music teachers for the kids that are now at Fiji School for the Blind. That's a very short way to let you guys know what happened the last 10 years with the not-for-profit, with Be Happy Music Club. But there are a lot of Naomis and Samus out there, you know.
This is yes, art changes people's life, but this is why the importance of artist existence, to use the skill, to use the presence of being art themselves, and accommodate compassion for whoever we come across in life, to have a little, empathy and say, how can I help?
Yeah.
And you did that. And so even if art exists, but if you're not using it, if you're not using our voice as artists, our skills, our knowledge to help, I think it does become an empty journey. And you did so well, so purposefully. I nearly can't speak.
I honestly,
it's such a touching story.
Thank you. I honestly, I didn't that alone. You know,
Yeah.
At first, I believe that I was ready to receive that mission, and I asked for, like I said at the beginning of our conversation, I feel really lucky to have the family that I have, my mom, my dad, my brother.
Yeah.
And there is a beautiful connection in between us, and music is part of this connection. You know, we even have a tattoo, which is a lyric.
Yeah.
And I could not get how could a person like Naomi, a 12-year girl, blind, rejected by their families, living away from her house, how could she never access music in her daily basis as a form of relief, at least as a form of expression, or any type of art, you know?
She rise that high.
And
she rise that high and being pushed to the bottom.
Yeah. And like I said, so many other children in the world are going through the same.
Yeah.
And our mission is to bring social inclusion through music, is to develop the well-being of children living with a disability. It is. We need to break those barriers. We need to break those stigmas. We need to give them a chance. We need to get them in a platform where they're going to be given a chance and where they can express themselves. Who's normal?
And it doesn't have
Everyone has your own disability. I have my ones.
Yeah,
you know?
And it doesn't have to be someone who's physically disabled or impaired.
Yeah.
Because defective is in all of us. And sometimes I do have friends who kind of worry a lot about children, how children's developing, and especially because it's in the Western world. It's a very different world for them, and they go traveling to lesser developed places, and they say, "Oh, these kids are in Western world. They don't know how to greet us. They don't know how to do this, to do that." But it's not necessarily it's the kids' fault, because the society that is built is a very individualistic society, and the kids are trained like that through a specific culture and system. And what happened is, from what I've witnessed, when they complain and worry about kids, and quite often the blame just falls on the kids. They never look back on the adults. They create the environment to have the kids end up behaving like this, right? And so sometimes when people talk so degrading about children, I take it as an offense, because I come from a culture where children is the highest of status, have the highest of status in society, in my where I come from, in my culture. And so I always find it offensive when people say here, "Oh, my little monkey," or that's, call kids little monkey. I find it like really bad. or like a little baby toddler, just not understanding, doesn't even have a word to express themselves. All they could do is crying. I'm maybe having a headache. I've got stomach ache, and they just cry, and then they say, "You little rascal, why are you crying?" And I'm thinking, these kind of words affects me. It's because I think when you put children down already like that, it's a terrible, terrible thing, because you never think about what did they do wrong to you, really. Like the simplest question asked, what did they do wrong to you for you to put them down?
Down, for God's sake, as a kid,
What if I see you as an adult, I hardly know you. Let's say I'm visiting you, and I'm a stranger to your house, and I see your child, and you say, "Oh, who's that little rascal?" Excuse me?
Yeah.
Come on, don't do that, because you have to understand, one day that little rascal that you think, that little teenager that is going through hormonal change, who's confused, they don't know their identity, they're looking, they're trying to find where they are fitting into a category, into society, whatever it is. It's a high pressured.
It's the most important part of the creation. As a kid, everything is so fresh. It's like a sponge. So whatever information gets to that kid will affect the way this kid's gonna grow.
Yeah, but also like so much pressure at school, in a social pressure, the expected of children, right? And then you don't want to understand that they're going through a lot, especially in a different era of time. Not like we are in the 70s anymore.
Yeah.
People get kidnapped easily just walking to the bus stop.
Yeah.
Kids go missing, it's so different. And so when you don't consider how much pressure the kids goes to, and you talk like that, and I just sometimes think, you should just think for a moment. The kids that you belittle now, they will grow up to be your doctors, your nurses, your cleaners, your massage therapy, your every other
What kind
thing.
of society we're going to create,
Exactly. So every time that you start to label them something, of course you are probably exposing what you really are, who you really are inside, projecting it to the innocent ones. And I think that if we so that's what I mean, like disability comes to the one that looks and present themselves like appropriately able, but mentally it's not with a better comprehension on how to treat children. And that's kind of, are you just disabled, or are you just simply choosing to be that ignorant? You don't want to be aware that this child, I may not know, but one day my tire breaks, probably he's going to be the mechanic to come and help me fix my car in the middle of the road somewhere. So that kind of things, I grew up with a culture like that.
And society tends to, we have a massive historical process of rejection in so many ways. Like black people gotta fight for their rights until nowadays, man.
Man. We are in 2026. I can't believe it.
The gay cause, like a lot of countries, my country, Brazil, we have to fight for gay people like if they were like serial killers.
Just anywhere, really.
Like basically, and that happens with children with a disability, and so many. Society tends to reject and hide whatever makes you feel uncomfortable, instead of embracing, loving, and bringing together. And I think art has this ability to do that.
I mean, look at some of the amazing fashion designers. They're gay.
I don't know them much, but so they're gay.
Yeah, they're like freaking amazing, really creative, really cool.
It doesn't matter who you like or what's your skin color.
Skaters, like they're all kind of all walks of life. And the thing is, I don't know why we are so hooked into this toxic culture. And
But like you said, I think there's a lot of projection. People who act like that
and our
got a
assumption.
massive disability inside themselves, massive. They got to work on that because it's not the way to go.
Yeah.
And we ended up doing the advocacy for that, Over there, we speak a lot of the governments, companies, society. It's a collective cause. It's kids, for God's sake,
Yeah.
And they have proven that they can be whoever they want to be.
Exactly.
Whoever they want to be. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter anything. It's just if you provide the right space, a safe space, give the opportunities, the tools like you do to anyone else, and people don't learn skills in the same way. Maybe you're gonna learn math in a different way as I learn. So we need to also understand how do we actually transform our education system?
Yes.
How do we
It's
transform the
so
way
old.
society works within, all the logistics and processes we have within? Thinking as more like a whole for everyone and not just like normal people, and whoever is normal, we try to adapt. It's not like
Yes.
that, so.
And what is normal anyway?
If normal is whatever is happening
I'm sorry,
with the
I'm
world
on the
right
other
now,
side.
I'm
I don't want to
completely
be on the normal
completely
side.
local. I'm so crazy. Like I'm not normal at all. If I compare myself to what's happening with the world, man, I don't agree with most of things I see in the
I've
world.
been called all sorts, and I can understand if you've been called strange, peculiar, you're too strange, you're too eccentric, or
Exotic.
so many other names. And
Hippie.
yeah, hippie. But I wear these things with pride because
Oh yeah.
it tells me every single time. It tells me I'm not normal.
Yeah.
And I'm okay to be on the other side of the fence or on the other side of the line, going alone. But because within that abnormality or whatever, not normal, I have the freedom to be me. I have the freedom to actually have my own restriction or my own limitlessness, where you are there with everyone's fencing you around and say, oh, this is freedom. We have this freedom to choose from choices. Yeah. Like there's, let's say, like a simple thing. You have the freedom to take these 3 choices. Where I'm on the other side, everything is my choice. It's not limited to 3 choices. Yeah. So it's like I'm feeling weird.
And how good is to become ourselves, eh?
Yeah. It's
Just be me.
if you
be
only
you.
know, if you only
Yeah.
I'm the way I laugh, I have people who mimic my
It's
laugh.
really good.
Oh, thank you. I have people mimicking my laugh because I burst out like high pitch. It breaks the eardrums, I think. And they would mimic me in a really bad way, almost like sarcastically to in the beginning, it makes me feel like, oh God, I don't like that. Because first, it's not their voice. And so when they mimic, it doesn't sound like me. And it doesn't sound like my laugh. That makes it a lot worse. And they're not with the same joy that I feel
Yeah.
when I'm laughing, bursting out so loud, uncontrollably being me. You can mimic me, but you can't mimic the joy that
Yeah.
I felt. So I feel, in the beginning, I felt like that's very offensive. But then I say, if I take it as an offensive thing, I'm gonna stop myself from
Yeah.
being myself. And I just like, stuff you. I'm gonna laugh however I laugh, and I continue with my laughter, even if they mimic me. I just look at them. It's like, it's
Good
not your
on you.
laughter. It's not your joy. It's mine. You can't. It's so. What people giving you, it's up to you to take it or not.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
I abandon it. I don't take it. So I continue with this crazy laughter that like nobody else because it's mine. And I saw this thing on I think it was a French TV where they gathered together people from around Europe with really strange laughters.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes, and then,
That must be funny.
oh my God, it's so hilarious. Watch it on YouTube. people with funny laughter.
Yeah.
And some of them, they go like,
My brother does that. Rafael, my brother does that. Yeah.
Raphael, if you're watching.
He goes like a pig. So funny.
I watched this and I laughed and I thought, well, my laughter is not that crazy, but they are amazing to watch. And laughter is so very like infectious.
And what a pure feeling, you know,
Yes.
to cry or to laugh, you know,
Yes.
making sound that you cannot even control sometimes, or like creating a drop, salty one,
I know.
that expressing something that you feel inside. Man, it's magic.
Do you know that?
And people sometimes are, I don't want to cry. I'm sorry, I'm crying. Why are you sorry for you crying? Or why are you ashamed? Are you because you cry? You know.
Because we are taught
Yeah.
in a modern world.
Yeah.
I've seen that. Hold your tears. Don't be a clown. Don't be this. Don't be that. You get labeled for being naturally expressing your emotions.
Yeah.
And it's so many things being overanalyzed that you become so self-aware about everything. You do things always because it's gonna affect somebody.
Yeah.
It's gonna make somebody worry, and you no longer do things because I want to do it, because it feels good, because I'm happy to do it, because I know how to do it and it's my way. You no longer there's still people who are free to be like this, but that's the thing that I read. Was it a video or something? Something that very like a few months ago they did research on tears.
On what? Sorry.
Tears.
Yeah.
Teardrops. And apparently the message or whatever the indication through the research that the crying tears is different. It's different to the laughing tears.
Oh,
Can you
right.
imagine?
Yeah. Wow. I'll check it out. I'll check it out.
It's really amazing.
Wow.
Just like how water behaves.
Yeah,
know?
yeah,
When you,
of course.
When you say F you, and when you say I love you, yeah.
It makes a lot of sense, because when you're laughing, you're creating a different vibration that's creating that tear that's coming. So,
Yes.
like, you know, you are brewing something different,
Yes.
as if you are crying. You know,
Yes.
of course, yeah, absolutely. That's cool. But I never thought about it, but it makes sense.
Yeah, they did a research on
Yeah.
it, and it's just an amazing result what came out.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing, the mystery to living that we don't understand, but it's because it's intangible. You
Yeah.
can't touch it.
Yeah.
You can't, you only can feel it.
Yeah.
And you witness tears coming, but you cannot see, you cannot grasp what's in that tears. You cannot see the image of it.
Yeah.
And so when people do studies like this, I just love modern science.
Do you know what you make me feel? I mean, actually, what you make me think.
Yeah.
We have, and of course, I needed to talk about this because it's something that really special that's coming up. We are creating a documentary about the Be Happy Music Club, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I've been working this project with a very good friend of mine, Fernando Gallo. He's a video maker.
Yes.
He traveled to Fiji with me as well. Actually, he would be an amazing guest to be here talking to you.
Please,
He has an incredible story as well.
Please come.
And a big heart. Come, Gallo. And so I was actually at his house in Gold Coast this week doing some editing on the documentary. But this tier thing you just came up with make me feel that our documentary, once it's released, in 30 minutes will make people cry for all reasons. You're gonna laugh until you cry. You're gonna be sad until you cry. Like, we're gonna bring all feelings in one piece.
So it's a very evocative documentary.
Yeah, it is actually, because we are bringing up in a very transparent and real way what happens in Fiji, the worst and the best. Wow. So we have like teachers, families talking about the stigmas behind disabilities in a very raw way. Wow. But we have the kids overcoming through music. This is what we're working right now, man. And
I want to watch that.
Yeah, we went actually to do a lot of screenings around Australia, in Fiji, in Brazil. We just want to put the word out there because we believe that can be a tool for the disability cause in the whole world,
Of course.
you know. So we're very excited about that. Hopefully this year, the plan is to release the doco this year because we turn in 10 years. So that'll be really special. We'll see if we can make it through, but we are almost there.
You will make it through. You will make it through.
Thank you. Please manifest that with us.
Yeah,
a lot of work, but we're doing well. So yeah, hopefully soon we're gonna be watching these movies somewhere here in Byron Bay and crying in all ways and laughing as well. It's gonna be beautiful.
Oh, it will
yeah,
be, it will be. Oh,
looking forward for that.
That's really good. And 10 years in the making. Long time.
10 years and counting. And our main goal in Fiji. So the government has in Fijian government, they have 17 schools for special education, right? So our goal is to have weekly music programs happening in all 17 special schools, given by local musicians, and later on doing the full circle as what we're doing at Fiji School for the Blind now, which means kids from the school becoming the teachers. So the rejected kids becomes the teacher, the music teacher. Yeah. So this is the idea. And we really want to start that in Australia as well. So we've been now studying how can we actually partner with NDIS and other providers here in Byron. Like I have a beautiful friend, Nick, from the Byron Music Shop.
Oh, Nick's fantastic.
Nick's a great support of ours as well.
Nick, you did a lot of work during Blues Fest cancellation to put all the artists in the venues. And
imagine.
Man, it's fantastic. I have
He's a brother.
A lot of respect to you, Nick.
Yeah, so Nick has done like all festivals that he owns. He put Be Happy Music Club as the official charity for fundraising. All of them. Yeah. So he's been a long time partner, like since 2017, actually almost 10 years together with us.
Support Byron Music.
Yeah, Byron Music Shop it's our house here in Byron, and we're trying to understand how can we start the program here together, you know, for people living with disability, but also why not also bring together indigenous together with us, you know, for the music revolution, giving them the opportunity, the platform, you know, building that together. So hopefully we're going to manage to get that through too. So it's very exciting. Next few years we have ahead for the organization.
Yeah, that would be really fantastic. And that comes through to, you know, all the pieces comes together. Yeah,
of course, yeah. And then Rodrigo, he's been invited now to be our ambassador.
Oh, bellissimo.
So which is beautiful. So we Be Happy Music Club ambassador right now. He was super happy with that invitation. He always wanted to connect with the program somehow, but we never sat down properly and spoke about it. So now we shake hands.
Everyone's busy living. Yeah. That's the thing. It's hard.
Oh man,
you know,
we could be less busy.
I know, but we are in a society where we do rat race.
Yeah.
Whether we like it or not, we do that. As we spoke yesterday, that, you know, easiness when you go back home and you kind of, okay, I'm at home now. I can just like drop my shoulders and just breathe and enjoy the sunshine, and then don't rush. Like here, we have to, like, because it affects everything else. The ripple effect of when you delay 5 minutes, it affects every other thing because it's how it's systematically arranged here. Like here, they don't have siesta. You know, in my place, we have siesta. The shops are closed, and we go home for siesta and open at like 5 o'clock again until 9 o'clock in the night. 9 o'clock we start eating dinner. You know, here 6 o'clock everybody eats. 8 o'clock everybody's in bed. In my place, 9 o'clock we just maybe some of us started cooking or something. You know.
Do you know when I went to Fiji? I was coming from Sydney, 7 years. Living in a busy city, working in the CBD and all that. So when I started, you know, working with the kids in Fiji, a lot of times the teachers would come to me and go like, "Hey, Anare." They call me Anare. That's my Fijian name.
Anara.
Anare.
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 I love it. Yeah, he goes, "Hey, Anare. Fiji times, bro. Take it easy. Hey, not that quick.
Andare.
And I'm like,
love Andare.
yeah, you guys right. So sometimes when I'm too busy, I go like, I need some Fiji times. Just Fiji times out, bro. Yeah, so
it's nice
lots to learn with them.
Side of life that reminds us stop running.
Yeah.
Take time, takes your time and stand by for a bit.
Yeah.
Breathe and walk slowly for a little while. And then you need to run and run.
Yeah. When you have to, you have to. But when you have to chill, you gotta chill.
Yeah.
You gotta do that present.
Yeah.
Be in the moment. Sometimes it's hard, eh?
What a fantastic project you have for this.
Thank you.
This Fiji and also collaborating with Nick.
Yeah, no, I actually have another beautiful story with Nick.
Please do.
Can I share that one?
Yeah,
I think it's important one. So I'm in Brazil. That's 2024, and I'm chatting with Nick, and Nick goes like, "Hey man, you coming to the Blues Fest this year?" That was 2024.
See.
And I was like, "Yeah man, I'm planning to come to Australia, but I wasn't planning to go at Blues Fest time." And he goes, "Man, you should come because Jack Johnson is playing as a headline. And I think he could be a good ambassador for Be Happy Music Club. I can try to arrange things." And I was like, all right, done, I'm going. So I got in Australia 1 week before the Blues Fest.
Yes.
And Jack Johnson was playing on Friday. So I got in Australia on Monday or something like that. And then when I got in Australia, I messaged Nick. Actually, I don't think I ever said that to him, but he took me 2 days to get back to me, and I got a little bit anxious. I was like, oh man, Nick is not getting back to me. What's happening?
Yeah.
And then Gallo, this video maker friend of mine, I was with him and he goes, hey man, let's go for surf. You gotta chill out. You're too anxious. You just got here. Relax. Everything's gonna be fine. And I was like, okay. So we drove to Broken Head, right? So we got in Broken Head, overcast weather, it's beautiful rainbow coming out of the rocks, and then 100 dolphins, not joking. I've never seen that many dolphins in my life at the same time. And they would not just go by, they would just stay there surfing with us, right? So I was there in that perfect scenario, surfing in the middle of the crowd, and I wasn't feeling comfortable. I was still anxious, and I was like, man, something's wrong. I'm not connecting, I'm not surfing well. And then I decided I saw these two girls about 100 meters from me, just two of them, getting little waves in a longboard near the river mouth. And I was like, man, I'm going to get out of the crowds. I'm going to get the smallest waves there and chill. And I start paddling by myself. As I'm paddling, I'm looking at the sky and I'm like, all right, universe, I think it's time for that sign. I need you. Show me the way, man. Like, I'm really anxious.
You're like, you show me.
Should just... like this light here, I was looking through that chain of a fly.
Why do we always look up at the sky? I do the same.
Show me the way.
But
it works.
It's so amazing.
And then I did that, kept paddling. When I shut up, Jack Johnson's paddling right in front of me.
Somehow I knew this story was you're gonna meet him there.
He was like 10 meters from me with his son and his manager. And I was like, look at back again. I'm like, man, that was quick. Thank you, universe. And I was like, hey, Jack. And he goes, hey, man, how are you? I had a great chat with him. Yeah. I met him in 2017. I gave him a T-shirt of the organization. So I was like, hey, man, do you remember? We met up. You got a T-shirt. And anyways, he's actually David and Beto, the other guy I want to invite to come here, they gave the T-shirt to Jack Johnson. I wasn't there. I was playing someone else.
I see.
And but anyways, that was it. Start chatting with him. Hey man, we gave you the T-shirts, Be Happy Music Club, and he goes, oh yeah, remember, how's the organization going? And start talking about that. And I was like, man, look, I'm gonna tell you, I was talking to Nick from Byron Music Shop, and he goes, oh man, actually after surfing, I'm going to the shop to pick up my guitar for the gig on Friday. You coming?
This is the Blues Fest.
Yeah. I was like, oh, so you going to Byron Music Shop to pick up the guitar for the gig on Friday? And go, yeah, man. Oh yeah, cool, man. Because Nick, he told me that actually you could be a good ambassador for Be Happy Music Club. And he goes, oh man, that's cool. You know what, André? Send an email to my team leader, Kizzy at Brushfire Records. You know the name of my first album? Kizzy, KYZZY. Just send that email and put on the subject, I met Jack Johnson in the water. Because, she got a lot of emails.
Course, yeah, so he has to remember as well.
Break the ice. I met Jack Johnson in the water. And I was like, yeah, no worries, man. All good. And then I was like, man, I'm just going to get out of the water now and get this job done. I was so happy. Met Gallo at the car park.
You asked for it. It happened in 5 minutes.
But you know what's crazy? I've been in touch with Jack Johnson's team. Since then, it's going to turn 2 years. We did not manage to get him to visit the schools yet or organize a partnership. So Jack Johnson,
please, Jack,
let's get this done, man. And final bit of this story. After the Blues Fest, I flew to Fiji.
Yes.
And then I met Naomi, Samu, and all these beautiful legends. And they have a band called UBP, like I said before. And I come to them and say, hey guys, I got an idea. Jack Johnson could be our ambassador. So I was thinking, while I'm here, what if we record one of the songs of Jack Johnson with a Fijian flavor and do a music clip professionally? You guys ready? And they go like, yeah, which song? Then I was like, well, how about Better Together? And they go, yeah, cool. And I was like, hang on a second. Do you know Jack Johnson? None of them knew about Jack Johnson. They never heard of it. Olha how special. And then I started talking about Jack Johnson. Put the music on. They love it. Mm-hmm. Next day, they had the Braille, the lyrics on Braille. So they listened to the song and, kind of learning. And I was recording all that. And then we produced the version in 5 days. On the day number 6, we went to a professional studio to record the music clip. Jeez. We did this incredible music clip. I will share with you. You have no idea you're gonna watch, but they did a song, Fijian flavor of Jack Johnson, and we sent that out to Jack Johnson's team. They watched it, they loved it, they cried. Oh my God. But we still not managed to go through and do the partnership. But it's going to happen one day,
It bound to happen.
It has to happen.
I think that he's a great musician too.
Yeah, he has a great heart.
Yeah, he's a good person. Wow.
I gotta show you this to you later.
I would love to see. Is it on YouTube?
Yeah. Yes.
Can you refer to people to see this?
Absolutely. So it's on YouTube, but we did not launch that because we don't have the copyrights yet. But what I'm gonna do,
because of copyright.
But we decided to do something, and I'm really transparent anywhere I go. So what we're going to do, Jack Johnson and Kizzy, we are going to release, with your approval, we're going to tag you a lot. We're going to ask people to tag you so it goes viral, so it gets your attention, and maybe we chat again. We decided to do that. So we're going to launch this year for our 10th anniversary as well. So it's going to be beautiful. Yeah. It's a beautiful way.
That's the thing that there's a lot of great musicians in around here, in Byron. Such a small place, but it's just so premier artists of all sorts. It's so incredible. And the amount of, the diversity of instruments that people play. You know that one for the capoeira?
Yeah, berimbau.
Yeah,
so cool.
That one, I never knew what it was. And I'm thinking, what is this? The first time I saw it, I have a really wonderful, beloved friend he's a gypsy from Germany.
Yeah. What's his name?
Lulo Reinhardt.
Oh, yeah.
Lulo, I love you, my beautiful friend.
Lulo Reinhardt.
Lulo he has an Australian fan base for over 10 years. He stopped coming because he stopped being managed by the music manager in Australia, and different circumstances changed, so he hasn't been coming around. I got him to come back
cool.
after 11 years of break.
Wow.
And so I would love for Lulu to have a sponsor, because he's got great fan base here, New Zealand. Really, really fantastic.
And he plays the berimbau.
Oh no, he plays gypsy jazz.
Wow.
Like the best kind of.
Wow.
It's just beautiful. I really love. He takes me to different cultures when I listen to his music.
Yeah.
Check him out. He's a really good person, really good musician. And what happened, Lulo, with the band that he was touring at the time, there is this wonderful other friend that I made through that band later on. His name is Son Mackenzie. He lives in Sydney now. And Son came and lived in Malam for many years. And we became good friends. But when I first saw that,
Birimbau.
Birimbau.
Yeah, good job.
When I saw the Birimbau for the first time, it was at the community center. Back then it was the Baron Community Center, but it's the Baron Theater now. And so it was my second time seeing Lulo and the band, because first they were in Lismore. A few months later they came back and they performed there in the Baron Theater, and I was the photographer. And I remember Son was playing the piano. He's a pianist. And at one point he brought this
you can do it.
Birimbila. I'm so sorry.
I love it, birimbila. But let's create a new instrument.
No. Tell me that.
Birimbau.
Yeah.
Birimbau, pedaço de arame, pedaço de pau. Oh, birimbau, pedaço de arame, pedaço de pau.
So birimbau.
Yeah.
He brought a birimbau, and then he started, because you tap on a string, but it's like with the...
Yeah, with a little wood stick.
Like a fiddle, but it's wood stick fiddle. Nothing. What is this? I was so fascinated, and I never know the name until today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, until today.
I just taught you something new. That's beautiful.
No, but
Thank you.
I listened to the instrument thousands of times.
Yeah.
I go to the internet, but I never figure out to check what it's called. And I saw that the only time I came to learn that it was from Brazil, when the capoeira Brazilian friend started to, because you're in Byron.
Yeah.
So you can go to Main Beach and you're dancing capoeira.
Yeah.
You're doing all that, and somebody's playing the birimbau. Like, what? These things again? And I see that, and again and again. And then my friend, I have a Brazilian friend named Leo. You probably know Leo. You would have seen him.
He's still around, or he left?
He's still around. He's a long time local.
Okay.
But he's from Brazil. Leo.
Leo what?
Leonardo. Oh my God, Leo. He's of he has more African descendant.
Yeah.
And Leo play I've seen him around using
playing the birimbau as well.
And it just never leaves me. It always comes into my life, and I've been thinking maybe I should have this instrument at home. I love this kind of ethnic stuff that you don't see, you don't find somewhere. If I have a huge place like a studio museum, that's what I want. All the traditional instruments.
Nice.
Everywhere. You know how we collect plants to be in a botanic garden, and all plants from everywhere.
Yeah.
Instruments is like that for me.
Yeah.
It's
instruments plantation.
And I don't need to play everything professional, but there's story to it, because you're collecting history.
Yeah,
you're
man, absolutely.
Culture. You're educating yourself with something, and it makes me curious even more. You see?
Yeah.
And so maybe I'm not going to be so good with the language, but something gives me a channel to learn even more. And also that was the first time that my friend Lulo, he pulled out this instrument. I'll get you this one.
Yeah, please.
Please. I don't have it here. But it's this amazing instrument, like a tube.
Yeah.
Made of like a hard cardboard.
Yeah.
And it has this spring that you pull, and it makes like a really nice sound. And then you put it on a microphone, and it has this amazing effect. I'll show you later. I have it somewhere.
Yeah, he uses them. He uses the ones as well. Yeah.
Yes. Lulo was using it. I actually have a picture somewhere. Lulo was using these two really strange instruments that I saw.
Yeah.
And I was very fascinated. And so
there is a Brazilian instrument that I think you should check it out later as well. It's called cuica.
Cuica.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's from samba. You're gonna like it. It's very weird and very amazing.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
So these are the sort of thing that, culturally I can't help but see. This is the instrument I was talking about. It has this. It has a.
Oh wow.
At one
Never seen
end,
it
it has
before.
like a spring. So he was pulling the string. There.
Is that Lulu?
Yeah, that's Lula.
Cool.
So, sorry, Lula. This is a picture of you. I took. I took a picture of him. So it's a very fascinating instrument, and that's how I learned also that it incorporated a lot in capoeira dancing.
Yeah, amazing. Capoeira is incredible because it's an Afro-Brazilian thing.
Okay.
And what basically it was a way to capoeira is a revolution.
Oh yes.
But also it's very spiritual in a way that there was one of the things that would help black people slaveries back in a day in Brazil to believe they could overcome that horrible period of time, So capoeira, at the end of the day, after they work just like slaves, after they get beaten by what is it called? The whips.
The whips, yeah. Slash.
And everything, they would get together, cook, and do some capoeira to get the spirits together, to be grounded, to strength.
So that's what capoeira is originally all about. Wow.
And it's about beating bow.
The dance of a self-defense, yeah? It's like gentle, very
as well,
gentle.
Yeah. I don't know if like the masters of capoeira, we call the mestres, if they consider a martial art. I think some yes, some not.
Yeah.
There are some debate around that. But capoeira is about dancing, moving your body, connecting, drumming, beating bow, claps. It's so raw and organic. It's beautiful. I've done for some time, but I haven't done it in ages, and it's one of the things that I want to do again. I want to get back to it. It's just pure, amazing.
I would like to take a capoeira to go to capoeira lessons with the. I've seen this gent around for very many years, for so many years, over decades here.
Mestre Anu?
No, but only a few weeks ago that we kind of started talking, and I found out he's actually a musician. He teaches capoeira. And Telmo, Telmo. Batuk. But the band is Batuk.
Yeah, we're talking about this black fella. Really nice Brazilian.
Beautiful man.
Bit older.
Absolutely, yes.
Mestre Anu.
I see.
That's the way we call him, Mestre Anu.
Mestre Anu.
Yeah, he's a beautiful human. I haven't seen him this time around yet, but I'd love to. Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to Brazil soon.
Is he?
Sí.
Cool.
And I mean, he's like you, from a family of amazing musicians.
Yeah.
And we talk more, and it just also the presence. Someone's present is what makes you want to learn more.
Yeah.
When you meet because I know I've seen capoeira for a long. People practice capoeira for a long time. I have a lot of Brazilian friends, but it never clicks me to say, okay, switch the button now. It's time to learn.
Yeah.
To want to aspire to learn, to know more about it.
Yeah.
Then I met him.
There you go.
And we have this chat, and I'm thinking, I don't know. There's no reason, like as I say, children's happiness without reason. And so it's just for no reason. I know I'm going to learn it, and I'm going to learn it with him, because I went to a forró class.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah,
dance.
forró is awesome.
And I was there standing like an absolute lost, like a headless chicken. This is new stuff. I don't know. Like I get the groove, but I couldn't memorize the moves. And so also because if no one leads me as a strong leader that knows how to push me to, then I know, okay, I need to follow this. Telmo, how do you say?
Mestre, which is master.
Yeah, Mestre.
Anu.
Mestre Anu.
Yeah.
Mestre Anu, he said to me, do you want to dance? And I said, I don't know how to dance. I don't know how to dance this dance. I mean, I don't even know how to dance anything. I just dance. And it's like, yeah, come with me. And I was like, this is such a pleasure. And I dance. And here is such an amazing teacher. I understand why you
Cool.
call him master.
Yeah, he's a capoeira master. Yeah.
Yes.
Mestre de capoeira.
Everyone is so respectful to him. And I realized that just about everyone in that room have taken lessons from him. They have great amount of respect for him, and I was like, wow, what an honor, what an honor. And I danced with him.
Yeah.
And like I felt like a dancer when I danced with him. I'm like, I
Nice.
can do this. It's so nice. That's a great teacher.
Yeah.
That's a great mentor when they make you feel like, one, you can enjoy. It's so enjoyable. The next thing, you really want to learn even more.
Yeah.
And then the other thing, you feel like you're not being put down.
Yeah.
You feel like he bring you to a level where you're equal, even though he's a maestro.
Yeah.
But you're equal because you're spending a great time with the maestro dancing, and you think, what more could you have? You're learning from the best around here, and I just feel like, wow, this is so amazing. I'm really honored. And yeah,
that's cool. So now you dance for horse, see?
I'm going to. So it's a really beautiful dance.
Yeah, it comes from Northeast actually. The area that I come from.
Oh, really?
Forró is our main musicality. Yeah, everybody like in Fortaleza, and Fortaleza is the capital of Ceará.
Sí.
Forró through your veins, a lot of forró. That was the first type of music I connect with.
And you can dance to any music, really. Like it just, I go for a walk in the morning, and whatever music comes in. Sometimes like, this could be good with the for dance, And I'm like imagining things. So I thought when I start imagining so many things, like so often like that, I know I'm going to do the dance, and it's not that difficult. It's just a matter of training the habits,
feeling the music, just feeling the rhythm, and
I mean, it's a bit like salsa.
Shake the ribs.
Yeah, I know. And you know what I was doing? What I learned when I was watching others dancing, because they move so easily. And then they move as they make wider step with much more freedom and at ease, right? Because they know the dance, they know how to do it. And so I was like trying to spread my legs far and all and making huge steps. But when the moment I danced with Telmo, it was so beautiful because just little steps, so gentle little steps. Like, this is even more, it's even more something like delicate.
Yeah.
And it's like.
We say the basic steps of forró: dois pra lá, dois pra cá.
Dois pra lá, dois pra cá.
2 step that way, 2 step this way.
Okay.
You get the basic, and that's it. Just feel the rhythm.
Oh, that's so good. Wow, that's a dance from where you are.
Yeah, that's a dance from where I come from.
What other popular things that comes from your area?
Well, a lot of them, but I'm not sure what is something that have reached like internationally, like forró is. Yes. Forró you got everywhere in the world. We are the mecca for kite surfing. Yeah, so like just like Australia is for surfing, or Hawaii, Ceará, it's for kite surfing. Like perfect conditions for kite surfing. So we get people from all over the world to spend some time there.
Wow.
During the kite season. Yeah, which goes from...
When is this kite season?
Goes from June, starting now, until to December.
Oh, that's long. Half a year.
Yeah. It's about 7-8 months of good wind, good direction. Perfect. Actually, I get back in Australia on the 14th of June because on the 21st I have a festival that I do there, 7 days festival, which is kite surfing competition.
Oh yes.
But also comes with a lot of culture, sustainability, and it's crazy. 7 days of a lot of art, culture, and sustainability and sports. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's so cool. It's carbon free, zero waste, a lot of environmental education happening, a lot of culture, like local culture. It's really, really amazing. We have forró, quadrilha junina, reizado, all types of dancing, original dancing, getting the community to come and perform. To all, athletes from Brazil and other countries that they come to the festival.
So it's an international festival, so people come
Yeah,
from other countries.
yeah.
Wow, respect.
It's thank you. It's beautiful. It's called Festival GKC Velas Trairi.
Can you translate that?
Yeah, it's so GKC is Guajuru Kite Center. Guajuru is the name of the beach. We do the competition. So it's Guajuru Festival of Velas Trairi. Velas is the sailing.
See.
The itself.
Yeah.
And Trairi is the name of the region.
Okay.
So Festival GKC Velas.
Festival GKC
Velas Trairi.
Velas Trairi. It's such a nice language.
You've been learning Portuguese today.
I don't have issues with the pronunciation. Most languages I don't have issues. It's just that I lack the training,
Yeah.
I can mimic well.
Do you know what? Can I do something? Can I put my phone there and just recording a little bit us talking about Festival GKC?
Absolutely,
because I'm going to send to the guys over in Brazil.
Let's do it. It's cool. I like, I love this, you can put it here.
Yeah.
Oh, like, yeah. Maybe there somewhere. I love this I have a what you call a certain kind of love for language.
Love for language.
Yes, for languages. I think languages really helps to inspire me for cultural understanding. It's a bridge. It's the bridge
it's definitely
cultural understanding.
It's a definitely bridge.
Because once I have a good grasp of language, it put me in a situation where, let's say, understanding, expressions, certain expressions, like I didn't understand first in English when they say every Tom, Dick, and Harry was there.
Yeah.
And there was no Tom there. There was nobody who would call Dick or Harry.
It's just pure culture.
Yeah. And that's an English culture of talking. I call it talking culture. But that's the thing that every Tom, Dick, and Harry means everyone was there.
Yeah.
And I'm saying because I'm so literal. Sometimes when they say, "Oh, everyone was there," and I said, "Not everyone was there. Your father wasn't there. Your mother wasn't." And it's like, "Oh, come on, stop being so."
So if you come to I'm going to invite you to come to the Festival GKC Velas Trairi, okay? So if you come to the festival, then you're going to learn a lot of language and culture from Northeast Coast.
But what I really like to learn is to sing in Portuguese.
Yeah.
So, but you know that.
Sonho meu.
Que mostrar. How do you say it? Que mostrar.
Sonho meu. Vai mostrar quem mora longe, sonho meu.
Vai mostrar quem mora longe, sonho
I can't really remember anymore. Maria Bethânia.
Yes, it's so beautiful. Yesterday you remind me of that because she's like her natural, like I don't know.
She's beautiful, and she's from Bahia, same place.
See, from Bahia.
Same place, yeah. And,
wow.
And Bahia has a lot of beautiful artists. There's a very music pumps over there as well. So you gotta check Gal Costa.
Gal Costa.
If you like Maria Bethânia, you gotta check Gal Costa. She's just like a raw, pure, beautiful, incredible voice.
Oh wow.
She's my mom's favorite singer. Yeah. She just passed few years back, maybe 2 years ago. But she has this incredible music legacy back home as well.
Oh wow.
Yeah. GAL space COSTA. I'll send you.
Yes.
I'll send you. Yeah. She's unbelievable. That's all right.
The first time I listened to a Portuguese song, it was, of course, Girl from Ipanema.
Yeah, classic.
With Stan Getz, Astrid Gilberto.
Yeah. But the first time I actually wrote a song in English, it was in Fiji.
Wow.
Yeah. So I haven't written a song in 8 years. And then after so many months with the kids there in 2016, at the end of the year, which is cyclone season, I was in a friend's house for a few days.
Yeah.
And he was traveling. And I was there, me, my guitar, my surfboard, Lala, which is a cat that I rescued and actually brought her from Fiji to Australia.
Oh,
Yeah, she's my baby.
You managed.
She's here.
Oh, Madonna. Oh.
I managed. It was crazy to bring her heaps of money and crazy paperwork, but
it's not easy with the costume and immigration.
Not at all. Not at all. But yeah, so I was there, and Suva, I was in Suva, and we got hit by a cyclone, category 3. Whoa. Like I would see coconut trees like that. And I was there for like 5 days, completely enlightened by the love of the kids that I have seen for the last 8 months or so. So in 5 days, I wrote 4 songs.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
And it was beautiful. Amazing. And when I came back to Australia, I got together with amazing musicians from the area, like incredible, like Cisco on the percussion, Jara on the drums, Luke Bennett on the guitar, Elena sax, Mish trumpet, Stu trombone, Richard organ and bass, and I think that and me, I was doing lead guitar and vocals. So cool. And we recorded the songs in this studio here in Byron, which is a tape recording studio. Jeff Wright is incredible music producer. He's an amazing guitar player as well, from like one of the first guitar players here in Australia. You see some footage of him playing.
My friends, like,
you know him,
talked a lot about Jeff.
Yeah, he's incredible. So he kind of was our producer there, and we recorded these 4 songs, but we never released. The idea was to release, to get royalties out of the songs and invest on the music programs in Fiji.
You're still planning on releasing?
Yeah, we need to do that. Actually, I might catch up with Jeff next week before I leave, see if we can get the last 2 ones polished and do it. Yeah.
He mastered them as well, or?
Yeah, he did everything there just on the tape. So it's special, like everyone playing live, and he kind of, fixing things like manually.
I was listening to I think it was I don't know, I was maybe on a Spotify or something, and I wasn't paying attention, but then something came across, and the person who recorded her song was live, was playing something very simple and recorded, like not with professional recording, and she was basically like doing the song like that and singing it, recording it, and then show it to a friend, and the friend said, "It's really cool, sounds really cool." I don't even know who this artist is. Just things like this that randomly come. And she decided that, okay, she thinks sounds really cool, and so she decided not to go and record it properly, not to have it mastered or whatever, remix anything, and she just released it like that. And it's actually one of her best.
Wow, that's cool. I respect that a lot.
It must be the authenticity in that that people resonate a lot.
Absolutely.
So then I became so this is actually what is true, because some of the things that I feel really touched by musicians, friends, is when they come here and sing new songs to me.
Yeah.
Just as raw as it is.
Yeah.
And then sometimes, like, there's like, oh, wait, I made a mistake. And they go, sing it. They re-sing it on that part. And I feel like a great luxury when that happens. But when I see them performing in the street or on stage, completely different scene. And I don't feel so attached to that scene.
Yeah.
But when it's just me and that raw, whether there's mistake or not, and it just nothing to amplify.
Yeah.
It's very raw.
Nice.
And I feel like, oh my God, it's like written for me, even if it's not for me. I'm not sure if you're already here when there was a Spanish, he sing like rumba flamenco.
Yeah.
Sergio, his name was. And he was here. He's got 2 different eye colors like David Bowie. So handsome. And he was around. And he was one of the local singers. And he would write songs. And then he would come here like, Jessica, I wrote a new song. And then he would come here and then sing. And sometimes like I'm in tears, he's in tears. It's so raw. it's so beautiful.
Yeah.
And I feel a great, that's one of the things that musicians, artists, that how they pull you with your emotions, right?
Yeah.
The ability to being so raw in front of you, to
Yeah.
trust you as a friend, and that you have the ears to listen to. And what I realized is I wasn't just listening to what the lyrics were saying. It was I was listening by feeling it with my emotions, and that's something that not every artist could reach. Could
Yeah.
reach me, could reach my emotion.
Yeah.
And so being so raw, being so authentic, not so polished,
Yeah.
for me as the audience, I think it could be a really beneficial thing to,
Oh, nice.
to release something that is
Yeah.
so raw.
Just in that way. Yeah.
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 I mean, if you go to sometimes like you see YouTube's the most raw videos. Somebody go to a village, a tourist go to a village, and there's villagers singing, and they record it just on a mobile
Yeah.
phone, something raw, and I feel like those things were incredible.
Yeah, the song that I love the most hearing is when I was in Narau settlement
See?
in Fiji, which is in the main island, but in the interior,
Yes.
and it's where Samu's family live. Samu, the other kid from 2016 that now graduated at Fiji University,
Yeah.
and I was there in that such a small little village,
Yeah.
and his uncle got the guitar and play this absolutely mind-blowing music. And I was lucky enough to just push the button, the voice recording. And I wish if I find, can I?
Yes, find it would be nice.
Like it's absolutely.
But these are the sort of moments that
Wow.
gives you a memory of lifetime.
I think I can find. I mean, so many things I record here.
It's amazing. It's yeah, but that's the thing, being a musician.
Yeah, 2009.
You see so many beautiful moments everywhere, and lucky if you have the device to preserve the moment.
Well, we need to use technology for something like this, yeah?
we do. Because we also have a bad memory sometimes, we forget.
Yeah.
You know, when you take photos and videos, you look back 10 years again, and you realize, oh my God, I forgot I did this. Or
True.
this happened.
Let's see, I'll try to search here. Samu.
Don't take your time, there's no rush.
Oh. How cool is that? Seriously. Enjoy. Incredible, eh?
homesick right now. I'm homesick right now. You know, this kind of singing.
How big is
my
that?
island, the people on
Yeah.
my island, we sing like this. We sit together and we sing like this. There's always the harmonization on the background.
Yeah.
And the kids and the woman's voice are higher pitch.
Island
And
vibes.
and you hear soprano, baritone, all that. And usually they're on a ukulele. We have our traditional ukulele and then traditional guitars.
Yeah.
And I remember in my childhood, there was traditional violins. And we have a harp that was the Indian ancestors made, like they took with them, this harp. The body is of bamboo, the strings of nylon. And they made the other part of the body is like from a palm leaf, like a bucket.
Yeah.
So the body is inside the bucket. So it makes a nice. It's not like Ngoni, but it's completely different. But
Yeah.
I grew up with these kind of singings, and a lot of them are converted Christians. So you can imagine the spiritual. There are different kind of Christians to West. This is what I really felt homesick by. Just hearing the voice, hearing the rhythm is
The melodies
slow.
Yeah.
And because it's not slow because they want to be slow. I think it's because the emotion flows like that.
Fiji times.
On a deep connection. Yeah, but it's you know how instruments communicate, right?
Yeah.
The bassist communicate through his bass lines with the guitarist, and basically I'm not sure how, because I don't understand music much and I only play by hearing. I don't understand music.
You are music.
Yeah, but you know what I notice
the theory
is like
stuff.
the bass is the one, the bassist is the one that connects everyone in the band.
Yeah.
And I think
Together with the drumming, we say the kitchen of the band. Drumming and bass. So when they they click, when they connect, then everybody else feels grounded.
But and so I kind of like understood to a degree that they communicate, right? All instruments communicate, and when it's in perfect harmony, it just flows really nicely. But when it comes to singing, I always feel like island singing is so different of a vibe. It's not like the blues or jazz or not like reggae. It's just like that kind of vibe of singing.
Yeah, very unique.
Very unique and very inclusive of your emotion. It transports you instantly.
Yeah.
If there was a holographic something, wall that can be projected straight away, I think it's a wall that is not easy to define.
Yeah, but in that, I don't know if you actually got that, but did you hear that in this background sounds there was this water moving, kind of like?
Oh,
did you hear that?
I didn't hear it.
We were like in a kava session. So they drink kava over there in Fiji. What is kava? It's our roots that they kind of grind until it's like really powder, and they put it like in a filter, put some water on it, and they like twist and get, the juice out of it in a bucket. And then they get coconut shells. Right. We sit around in the circle and we start drinking kava 7 p.m. and you go until 3 in the morning drinking kava. It's not hallucinogenic, but it gets you really slow and chill.
Mellow. Wow.
And so you get the island vibes with the music connection, the instruments talk in a different way, but you got the kava effects there as well. So it goes really like chill.
But it's just hearing the woman on the background, the female vocal on the background, harmonizing to the male vocal. It's like the two of them telling stories in their own from their own side. The same story, different versions.
The female version, the female voice is Samu's mom.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Samu's mom.
Oh, how beautiful is that? How perfect can that be?
And we have a beautiful, beautiful testimonial of, her name is Vasemada. We have a beautiful testimonial of Vasemada talking about how music actually changed Samu's life. How music actually, when Samu learned how to play the guitar and realized that he could sing amazingly as well, she says that he started, being seen within the community in a different perspective. So he wasn't the disabled person anymore. He was the guitar player. He was the singer. And in the cover sessions, he would be the first one to be invited. Hey, Samu's coming? So it's music doing the magic again, the social inclusion, the breaking barriers and everything. And that night was the first night I met his family. And I was not in the school, but in their families, like little village, and it was so beautiful. They even planted a little tobacco for me. We smoked a lot of tuki. So they plant tobacco, they grind tobacco, and they roll in leaves. And so we spend the whole night drinking kava, playing island vibes music, Fijian music, and smoking suki. Yeah, you could call suki, and then they plant the suki for me there in the land.
What did they roll suki in? What did they roll
with leaves?
What kind of leaves they make?
I think it's
it's like palm leaves.
No, I want to say mandioca, but it's a different name there. What is the name for the cassava? Cassava leaves. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Cassava leaves. So we smoke, and then they planted. They said, "Hey, André, Anare, next time you come, this tobacco is gonna be grow. We're gonna do another cover session, play some music, and smoke some suki." And we're like, let's go. Cool.
In my place, the way the men do they roll the tobacco, because we grow our own tobacco.
Oh yeah.
And they spiced it up. So when they
spice with what?
When they want to, before they dry, they take it and they ferment it, like soak it in some kind of spices first, and then they will slice them really finely, and then they will dry them. And those who choose to smoke, usually more often the guys, very few women smoke. This is traditional ways, and they would take the palm. There's just Borassus fliber palm, native of India, and because it's the tree of life in our island, you can build an entire house, and you can actually, with this tree, the entire house just build with this tree.
What is the tree called again?
Borassus fliber.
Borassus
fliber, palm. And you eat the fruits, everything. You
live of it.
You everything.
Like coconut.
The whole thing. Yes, the whole thing. And so it's very interesting because the leaves, they also roll cigarettes in them, but they have to scrape the leaf until it's paper thin. And so when you roll it, it just rolls beautifully.
It's perfect.
And you smoke.
Yeah. And you hear the leaf burning, like that noise, beautiful noise of the leaf burning.
The sparkle burning.
The sparkling burning. Yeah.
Yes, you hear it, and the thing is, it's very interesting in life, to live like that so organically.
Oh yeah.
But also tobacco, that it isn't with chemicals. So it doesn't stink. It doesn't stink.
Yeah.
It's different. But very rare, not that many smokers then when I was young. Also only a few that like to smoke. But the main use that we have for tobacco is they put it under the lips here.
Yeah.
Oh, the men often put it here, and they just have it all there. Like sometimes they leave it for a few minutes, and some people leave it maybe for 10 minutes, and they go around with this tobacco sticking out and looking silly. But I think it doesn't it doesn't have the effect that damage people the way they smoke modern cigarette with so many chemicals.
Yeah.
stuff.
No, yeah,
And
it's
it
much
doesn't
more natural.
because,
Yeah.
because it doesn't stink. It just, and actually I love the smell of tobacco, and the natural tobacco,
Yeah,
organic
me
one
too.
that they do there. And I mean, I grew up with my neighbors, my aunties, and people who soak tobacco under their lips. I grew up with this kind of thing. My father used tobacco in that
Yeah.
way, and my mother doesn't use this stuff at all. My mom is partly Spanish, and she just doesn't touch this stuff. But my dad eat bitter nuts, so it's like very different. Like the Fijians as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
The culture. Did you ever try bitter nut?
If I tried what? Sorry?
Bitter nut.
I don't think so.
No, you don't think so. You chew it until your lips go red, like you got lipsticks, and your teeth start to go red.
I'm trying to remember this thing in Amazon that I tried, and then there is a cachaça. You know cachaça?
I've heard of it.
Cachaça is like a Brazilian tequila.
See.
And in Amazon forest they have oh man, what is the name of the fruit that then you put in your mouth and you kind of chew and gets you all spicy and
I see.
oh, it's so good. Oh man, jambu.
Jambu.
Yeah, jambu. Jambu is a fruit. It's not a tobacco, but it's a fruit that they have kind of the same kind of habit of just get it and put in the mouth and just wait for the results.
So it's from the Amazon forest.
Yeah, from Amazon forest. Wow. And they make this beautiful, amazing drink, alcoholic drink, cachaça de jambu. Jambu's cachaça.
Cachaça de jambu.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
So cachaça is made out of sugar cane as well.
Ah, okay.
And then they blend that with jambu. So every time you drink it, your tongue goes numb, and you get the mouth all spicy. It's good spicy. Oh. Wow. Yeah, it's beautiful. They say it's aphrodisiac as well. Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I mean, for me, like I hear about this experience, but I've never experienced it.
Never tried.
I never tried to experiment with like drugs or alcohol. It just I don't have the appetite.
Oh, amazing. Yeah. Good for you. You're going to live forever.
If life bless me, I aim to live for 500 years.
500 years is a good time.
I'll be the oldest one to tell the history.
Well, we hope the planet will, be able to be alive for 500 years, because what we do with the planet, I don't know how long we can last.
I'll be the last guardian of the planet.
Maybe.
If I live up that
sorry
way.
to say, but maybe.
Maybe. Exactly, maybe. That's the thing, we never know. Like John Lennon said, life happens as you're busy making plans.
How cool is that, eh?
Yeah.
How powerful
John
is
Lennon
this?
said that, and it can't be more true.
Yeah.
Life is happening as you're busy making plans, and I always remember.
Life is happening as you're busy making plans. Yes. Love it. Yeah.
Because we plan, and we get disappointed because we make our plans our master, and we forget to live.
Yeah.
We forget to live. We are so immersed into the idea of our plans, our perfect projects to be, that we forgot to love the people who are alive. We are so busy mourning for the ones that we lost.
Yeah, true.
But when they were alive, we so busy with life that we forgot to tell them how much we treasure and we love them.
Powerful. I haven't heard in ages that sentence, but it resonates a lot to me nowadays in the moments I live in my life.
I mean, as you grow, one of my friends, she passed away a few years ago. I only found out. I don't know. I found out maybe like 6 years ago she passed, but she passed a long time before I even realized that. She's from France. I met her very short time in Byron, but we became really good friends within 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Like French people are really difficult to connect with, but when you connect with them, once you connect with them, it's friends for life. This is what I experienced, and she's one of these few French people I connected with, and instantly, like, oh my God. The moment we connect, everything comes. Talk unfiltered. And one day we sat by the Great Northern. There's a restaurant then where the piano bar is now. It was a great restaurant, and we went to have lunch there. And we were talking about stuff. She's talking a lot about meditation, and I was so young. And then I said to her, oh, Natalie, I don't know if I believe in this sort of stuff. Like, she's heavily talking about meditation, because I was like, of course, in a period of not knowing much, ignorance. And so I was sort of like tend to not listen to it. And she said to me one very important, very, very important thing that stays with me even until today. And my late friends, I know that you're not here physically, but I love you so much. And thank you so much for saying this to me. And it stays with me. She said, Francesca, you will be, see, this is how calm she says. She looked at me in the eye and she said, Francesca, you will be very surprised how much you come to engage and understand yourself in sense of spirituality as you get older and older. You'll be very surprised. It's okay to not want to do it now. You're young, and it stays with me. It stays with me, and I didn't think about it. As I mature more and more, life experience throws me a lot of things. It started to ring through a few years ago. As it rings through, it's actually is truthful what she was saying.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because life, sometimes when we can be so arrogant in our life. I don't want to know, I don't care. And then life just hold your hair, push you to the ground, make you kiss the earth.
Yeah.
And say, you're going to learn whether you like it or not, baby. You're going to learn. I'm going to make you learn. And sometimes you may not get to that point. You don't have to get down that low to wake up. You just have to see one of your circle of friends, in your circle of friends. Life do that to them, and you realize, oh, okay. Thank you for the lesson. I'm going to learn from that rather than me having to go through it. And it's something that we are not so aware, and that's why I like little things that we do in our life. We neglect to say to our parents, I love you, and we are so busy complaining about how bad they were when we were growing up, blah 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 blah. And last week I walked into my friend's shop in Byron. She's one of the original, very authentic bohemian style of fashion designer in Byron. I have so much respect for her. I walk into her shop and she's like, oh, darling, try this one, and I want the photograph of you with trying, because she's trying to make this new style, new fashion designing. And so I walk into the shop, stripping off everything and then put all the clothes that she's still designing, and took a few photos. And improved the modeling. And we spoke about life and things like this, share life experience. And it was very nice because it just really reminds me of how I've recognized something in Australia, coming to Australia. I'm not sure what it's like for you in Brazil, but for me, growing up in my culture, we dressed up a lot.
Yeah, Brazil's the same.
Yeah, especially when we go out of our homes, we dressed up a lot. And sometimes, I'm at home, I dress like this, and some people come, some friends come to me, where are you going? I said, I'm not going anywhere, you're so dressed up. Like, no, it's just the way that I am. I like to dress up because I was brought up with this understanding. Nobody told me, but I came to understand really long time ago. Maybe it's because my parents that show me the attitude that dress up while you're alive. Because, there will be a day you don't know when it comes.
Especially for the girls, the pressure is even higher for the girls to be dressed up and always,
No, I don't do it because of that pressure.
No, I know, but in Brazil, I'm sorry. In Brazil, this pressure of you gotta dress up, you gotta look good. It's especially with the female, and even between females, they dress up for the others. There is all this conscious or not conscious competition happening all the time.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, that I don't do it for that.
Yeah.
But what I learned from having the parents, specific parents, is that I understood that because also like the way we mourn, we do funeral processions there, you're very into it. you mourn together when somebody dies. You're not, whether you're a child or not, you're not excluded from it. So I witnessed a lot of funerals throughout growing up, and weddings. I witnessed so many proceedings, births. So when you're so embedded, you're breathing a culture like that. You breathe it into you, absorb it, and then you grow up. You are in a different culture. You become an observer of your own roots, your own traditions. You understand things a little bit more different. Then you kind of realize some things that you never even thought of. So what I realized, like, all the funeral, what makes me realize all the funerals that I've seen, whether it's non-Christians or secular funerals, I have seen people dressing the one who passed away. They dress them meticulously beautiful, like the queen or the king, like the Maharaja, the Maharani. They dress them so well, even better when they were alive. That's the last rest. It's the dead body to send away, and they give them the best textiles that's woven. Everyone bring textiles, and they send this body with this casket of dead body covered with the best textiles, right? I see this my entire life growing up.
Yeah.
And I understood. That's only that one day, everybody who comes together will dress you well. And after they dress you well, everyone throw dirt on you. They lower you to the ground and they throw dirt on you. And they won't even refer to you by your name. They call it lower the body. They don't say, put Andrew down to the ground. Put Andre down to the ground, put Francesca. No, lower the body with all the beautiful clothes, all the beautiful dressing up. And so I really, really am so grateful to have become so aware of the difference. And so I say to myself, I'm going to dress up while I'm alive. I don't want to wait to be dead one day and then for everybody to dress me up and throw dirt on my face and say, lower the body. They will do that, but like right now
I'm shining.
Yeah, I'm shining.
Every day.
Yeah, I know.
No matter if dead or alive.
I know. So, I mean, like, and I don't want to be apologetic and having to explain myself for that,
Of course not, yeah.
I mean,
I don't dress up much and I don't have to explain myself either.
Yeah, but it's a weird thing to realize, For me, it's rather weird. I think because when you're so exposed to certain things, and then you gotta get out of that bubble to be able to realize.
Yeah, true.
Because here we don't mourn death the way I mourn it on the island. It's so different. The person who died, the body, they put it in a funeral home, and then you go and do the ceremonies and then the goodbyes in a funeral home.
Yeah.
In my place, the person died. If it dies in hospital, they bring the body home. They put it in a living room. The casket is open. Everyone, hundreds and hundreds of people, even up to thousands of people come from overseas. They leave the body for a little while, for a few days, for everyone to come and say goodbye, kiss the family, just like the Maori, nose to nose. So it's a very different culture.
Yeah.
And so it's like the Fijian, they're so family oriented, so interwoven together in one fabric.
Yeah.
So crazy.
Culture is beautiful.
It's culture. Like, I mean, I'm sure there's parts of Brazil that's like very.
Oh yeah. No, Brazil, it's a crazy country. We got all types of cultures. We are a big blend.
Yes.
We got I mean, we were colonized by Portuguese people. They commit a big genocide, killing all the original people, the indigenous, just like white people did here with the Aboriginals. But I feel that the mix, the blend that happened in Brazil back in the day is only starting to happen in Australia now, because our colonization process was like much long ago than in Australia, no?
Yes.
It was like more than 500 years ago. Australia's only 227, 228 or something. So I guess maybe Australia in maybe 200 years will have a very similar blend.
I hope not. But it was interesting. There was a guy, an American author. I just came across his things on Instagram, and I follow him. And then I follow him because some of the things that he says is super interesting and like very educational in a way. It makes me quite aware. I like following people like this because he said one thing: racism in America cost them trillions of dollars. Right? His name is Joe P. Bryant or something, this author. I think he wrote a book called Capitalism for Everybody, for everyone or everybody. And he said this one line that's so important. Racism cost America trillions of dollars.
Yeah.
And it costs beyond that, just the financial side of it, economical side of it.
Yeah.
And I really like, me, so I say it's beyond. So racism is beyond stupidity. He said racism is stupid. Yeah, I say it's beyond stupid.
Yeah.
It's a disease you must be rid of, because it costs you financial burden, costs you mental burden, costs you hatred, costs you separation. Why? What for? Everyone is worrying about how to elevate themselves up there. You're still there struggling with skin color. Is the
throwing bombs away, killing kids, killing people, innocent people. Nothing to do with those dirty business of these guys. It's all about the power and money.
Yes.
It's horrible.
It's a sad reality, and hopefully it won't be like that.
Love revolution.
I hope so. Yeah.
Love revolution through
Bob
music.
Marley. I love the Wailers, the Bob Marley and the Wailers. Their message. Every song that they sing is like an anthem.
They are like anthem songs.
Anthem.
They are just their legacy of revolution.
But it's very educational. Their songs are very self-empowering, because let's say that Buffalo Soldier.
Yeah.
If you know your history, then you would know where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Okay? And then at some point it says, then you won't have to ask me who the heck I think I am. So just that line alone, if you look into the details, you figure out what is he trying to say. Then I want to know my roots. I want to know the history of Black people. How did they come to be? Yeah, how they were mobilized, taken from Africa. I mean, it says there,
No, his songs and his lyrics is just like, wow.
You just listen to that. You will want to know all that historical slavery, how people were taken away, separated.
It's a history class through music, and very, it's a legacy in inspiration for advocacy, for fighting, for revolution. I get inspired a lot by Bob Marley and so many other musicians. Nina Simone has a phrase that I think is beautiful, and I use it a lot when I'm talking to people or in an interview or whatever, which is music needs to translate its times. And I feel that a lot of artists that are very well known and heard around the world, around the globe nowadays, don't say shit. It's just completely absent from fighting, absent from revolution. Like, where are the other Nina Simones? Where are the Aretha Franklins? Where are the Bob Marleys?
I don't listen to certain music because the lyrics are so... they're like fighting with other musicians over stupid stuff on the lyrics. And I feel like, oh my God, where are you? I mean, you guys are so successful, so up there. Why don't you write something else? I mean, then the thing is like, it becomes a culture. Then people actually sing along to these lines. And think, oh my God.
And music is a message. And because it plays so much and connects so deeply with you, it kind of leads the way society think and behave. Yeah. And it's very dangerous the way we take in with that. I try nowadays, what I do is I block this kind of music to reach in my life. So it's a way, because I cannot change
Yes.
what is going to be written, but I can change what's going to come to me.
Yes.
And I really don't appreciate a lot of the things that have been happening musically, talking out there. It's missing. It's missing message. It's missing talking about fighting for a better life, fighting for nature, fighting for the others, love, revolution, healthier planet. How many artists do you know now writing about climate change? Who's talking about that with music? And music is a powerful tool for changing. We know that. And who's talking about that? Who's talking about the wars nowadays? Who's putting out that kind of message through music, And then you see people doing, especially in the pop kind of environment, talking about,
Baby, love me one more time kind of thing.
I mean,
it's okay to
do
talk
it
about.
as well, but man, not just that. It's fucking talking about stuff. The music needs to translate its times. I love Nina Simone.
Yeah, it's so true. This statement from her. Yeah. When I look at traditional music in my place, in where I come from, there are references to places that people don't know anymore. There are references to names of leaders decades ago, even over hundreds of years ago, and they don't know. But because I have a love for language, I have a love for culture, and I have a love for art, for poetry, then I'm curious. My father is a living historian, so I run a lot to my father for information.
Yeah.
I say, what's this? Why are they saying this word? What's this word supposed to mean? Is this did this place exist somewhere? And then my father just runs me through the best stories. Like, oh yeah, this one was a governor elected by the Dutch, and he was a womanizer, so he was like a king, and then and so they tease him through the song.
Yeah.
And then he was in love with this girl, and blah 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 blah. He was already with the wife because he was a womanizer, and so many historical times. So music, testify to its own time, and place. And so I learned about there's a lot of historical times that was talked in the traditional music in my place. And the saddest thing is because the American television culture, the pop culture, whatever it is, the MTV culture is so indoctrinating.
Yeah.
And YouTube and so many other stuff, like people step away from the traditional stuff because they don't feel it's cool anymore.
Yeah.
And so I feel like it's so cool to know something so authentic, so genuine from this cultural, historical point of view. So
absolutely.
I hang on to it. And I search out the original lyrics, find out who the authors were, the songwriters were. Some of them are my aunties, some of them are my uncles, and then one of my uncle wrote like some of the most incredibly well-known songs on the island, and including my big brother, and it talks about what happened then, what happened in our society then, and it was so heartbreaking. And the songs are beautiful to listen to, but I didn't understand why were they talking about the government? Why were they talking about be ready with an umbrella before it rains? And then while they were alive, and I asked them, and oh my God, oh wow, that's how creative you are. And then there you go, all the modern, the new generations think that, oh, we are so old style, so out of fashion, so passe, and it's not. Like, they're poets amongst you, they're lyricists, they are artists, they're architects of their wordsmiths. It's fabulous. They're textile artists. The textiles on my island read like textbooks.
And if you use music as a textbook, and you are in 2125, and you go back to nowadays and get from 2010 to 2020 and read what the music was created in that period of time, you're gonna look and you're gonna say, man, what was happening with that, with the world, man? Why people is talking about this kind of, So such an empty brain. People had. I mean, I'm judging. Sorry, but far out.
But I mean,
As a
I know you're
musician,
joking. Yeah.
oh gosh, any of those guitars tune? Oh, not really.
Sorry.
Any of those guitars are tuned?
Yeah, take that one. Bring it here if you want. Yeah, yeah, yes, of course.
Since
Yeah.
you like
I
a
would
rock-
love to. I would love to.
Oh,
I think I tuned it the other day. It's
Awesome.
hopefully to still be in tune.
I'm gonna have to leave soon, so I
Yeah,
wanted to.
Let's do it. Let's do a song.
I wanted to play you a song since you said you like the raw stuff.
Well,
So I wrote this song.
yes.
It's called Fiji,
Ooh.
and I
nice.
did it for the island and its people after
Yes.
living there for a whole year. You know,
Yeah.
and this is one of the songs I wrote.
Well, thanks for sharing. I would
of
love
course.
to hear.
I wrote that during the cyclone. I
Yes.
was stuck at home, and I haven't written anything in 8 years, and that's my first or my second English song, I think.
Oh yeah.
And my voice is really rough, but I'll give it a go. It goes like that. Thank you. That's okay. Where do I find a perfect day? Every day, history made. I say, yeah, hey, 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 hey. Go walk around, finding smiles, sharing some hugs, feeling alive. I say, yeah, hey, 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 hey. That's what we need some days. Living, they say, dreaming awake, seizing the day, grooving away, do it again. I say, yeah, hey, 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 hey. We've got some history made, and tomorrow again, again and again and again. I say, yeah, yeah, oh yeah. I say, yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Say, yeah, yeah. Woo, 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 yeah, yeah. Ready for the rock and roll part? Where do I find a perfect day? Every day, that's what we need some days. Living, they say, yeah. Dreaming awake, seizing the day, moving, grooving, living and loving today. And tomorrow again. Fiji times. And we will sing for a perfect night. Living, laughing, sharing around this sand will be our bed tonight. So make sure you leave your shoes behind, and we will dance for a perfect night. Connecting with no city lights, Mother Nature leading us tonight. Leaving our troubles behind. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, oh yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I say yeah, yeah. I say yeah, yeah. I say yeah, yeah. You got to leave our troubles, leaving our troubles behind. Yeah. Let's go. We got to leave our troubles behind. Yeah. We got to leave our troubles behind. Oh, people, can we come together? We got to leave our troubles behind. Woo, woo, we got to leave our troubles behind. Woo, got to leave our troubles behind. Woo, we got to leave our troubles behind. We got to leave our troubles behind. Yeah. Muito obrigado. Thank you very much. Vinaka Vakalevo. Vinaka Vakalevo. Vinaka Vakalevo.
Wow. When did you write that one?
I wrote that in 2016.
Oh, so that's called the one called Fiji.
This one is called Fiji. Yeah.
Fiji Time.
Fiji Times. And we did a music clip on that song in Fiji with the kids from Savo Savo. You gotta watch that. It's beautiful. I'll send through some stuff later.
Yes, that's please do. And send me a link so I can put it on your
pleasure
episode. Oh my God, it's such a beautiful, beautiful conversation.
That's beautiful.
Exchange. Thank you so much.
Vinaka.
So hang on, I wanted to ask you because I'm always confused.
Of course.
I'm the one to say obrigada, because I'm the girl.
Yeah.
See, so I shouldn't say obrigado to you.
It's okay.
No. So like regardless, if I were saying to a female or male, I say obrigada.
Yeah.
Okay, because
okay,
understood. Because I thought if I say to a guy, I say obrigado, and to a girl, I say obrigada.
Now you say obrigada because it comes from you, and you the female in Portuguese we have these male words finished with O and female finished with A usually.
The feminine and masculine.
Feminine and masculine, feminine and masculine words, that's right. So obrigada, but if you say obrigado, it's so good too.
Oh yeah, but, well,
your accent is actually pretty good, almost Brazilian.
Obrigada.
De nada.
You know what I like? Yeah, then I know the what I like is when Brazilian speak. Oh well, Portuguese. Even if you're from Portugal, it has this singing accent. Oh, meu amor. Wow.
Interesting.
I love it. I love it. It's soft and it makes me dance.
Yeah.
And Swedish language is like that.
Oh, really?
It's sort of has a singing.
Oh, cool.
Not dancing. Like for me, the way I describe Portuguese is dancing. Obrigado. Whereas Swedish is like singing.
Yeah.
It's very, and I don't know. It's just language is so fascinating.
And music is the language of love.
Yes.
So if we speak like we sing, then we have the language of love all times, all the time.
Yeah, I would.
But Brazilians we talk like we singing a lot.
You know, like
it's very different from Portuguese from Portugal.
About Brazil, because you have the Rio Festival, it's so internationally known. So many things, because there are things in Brazilian cuisine that is so the same as the cuisines from.
Oh wow! Yeah, cool.
And you know the red kidney bean soup with all sorts of parts.
Yeah, feijoada.
Yeah.
You got that too.
I cooked that one time.
Wow.
And my Brazilian friend said, "Where did you learn to cook this?" No, I said, it's a dish from my island.
That's cool.
No, but it's exactly the same like what we do in Brazil. And what?
Yeah, feijoada. Yeah. Classic dish.
It's beautiful classic. It's comfort food for me.
Yeah, comfort food. Yeah, it gets connected with home, I guess, you know. Yeah.
Isn't it amazing? Like I feel connected. I feel homesick from
music,
the Fijian music. And then we are talking about
food.
This from Brazil. It's just fantastic.
Do you know what connects me a lot with memories back in the day?
Yeah, tell me.
Smell. Sometimes I just feel someone's perfume. And I was like, wow, man, that was 1996. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh man, this used to be my mom's perfume or whatever, you know?
Yes.
So yeah, connects me a lot as well as music and food. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have this connection with smell.
Yeah. I understand. Like the smell of coffee to me reminds me of my mother roasting coffee
Nice.
because we would get fresh coffee beans. My father would go overseas to get fresh coffee beans, and they're not roasted, and so you store them for like decades. This is not a problem, and we only have coffee if my mom roasted them fresh. And
Nice.
when she roasts them, you smell it,
Yeah.
but not until she pounded. She had to, because everything done manually, she had to pound it. We don't even have a grinder.
Yeah.
Pound it into powder, and that smell just lingers, and you're smelling it, and that period of when my mama doesn't drink coffee, like my father drinks it, especially when we have guests staying at our home, because we host a lot of people from everywhere. When they come to the island, quite often they stay with us.
Yeah.
And because they come for researches, and my father's a historian, so often stays there 24 hours for months and months. And so the coffee becomes a thing that my mom is like slave herself through it. Because some of the guests like coffee, so my father drink coffee with them, and I love it because the memory is at the end, because my father drink black coffee with sugar. At the end of it, I'm not allowed to drink coffee. And the way they do coffee in my place, they don't go. We don't use the machine. So you put the coffee powder into the cup.
Yeah.
And you put hot water, so the powder is just staying, and then you stir it, and then you add sugar if you want.
Yeah.
And we don't use milk; we use coconut milk, fresh coconut milk. You grind the coconut, and you press the milk into it, and so it's so delicious. And so when my father drinks without the coconut milk, and the coffee powder, there's still the juice in there.
Must be
And
delicious.
it's sweet, and so he would take. I love to say to offer, Papa, can I take the cup? The cup with me, I'll give it to Mama, and then of course, like my father's like, of course, my dear, I would take it, but halfway between the kitchen and my father, I take all the powder and put it in my mouth, and I suck all the sweetness with the coffee flavor, and I spit it back. And I give it to my mom. It's so funny.
Cute.
I mean, memories like this.
Yeah.
I understand you when you say
That's cool.
flavor.
It must be delicious.
Life is when you're children. Of course, you do things like this. We
Yeah.
don't have bonbons. Do you say bonbons in Portuguese? What is it? Bonbon is, I think it's French. Because my friend from France, they say bonbons, lollies.
Lollies.
Yeah.
Bonbons.
Oh, bonbons.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, similar.
Yeah.
We say bonbons. Yeah.
Very similar bonbons. Yeah.
Bonbons.
We do have.
We say lenço in my place.
We do have a lot of them in Brazil. Very sweet for me at the moment because I reduce sugar a lot.
Yeah. We didn't have bonbons because it was, bonbons was very expensive when I was young to buy.
Yeah.
And we didn't use money. We used barter a lot.
Yeah.
So that was why, tasting sugar from that sort of stuff, it was so good.
Yeah.
Life. Oh, wow.
Life is beautiful. We are privileged to be here and to be able to just share beautiful stories to everyone who's going to watch us.
Yeah, I would love to have you tell more stories later.
Absolutely. I'll be back. I'm heading back to Brazil on Friday, so in a week time from today. So I got a busy schedule next few days, but I'm really glad. Maybe you're going to see me basking at some stage if you walk around town.
Text me. Let me know so I can come.
Cool. And hopefully, do some more good catch-ups with some friends that I haven't seen yet, and then head back home. But this is a chapter in my trip this time. Thank you so much for having me. Thanks a lot for the invitation.
It's great. I love.
Really appreciate.
I love this gossip. It's one of the best gossips.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's a healthy gossip.
It's healthy. It's a very healthy gossiping.